numbers this month are pretty good. Is it that time of year again? I've never been fond of how chaotic the demon realm can be. So many minor lords and ladies from the various circles at each other's throats, and for what? We're all here forever anyway, so why not at least try to get along? As for me, I've never really seen the point in such conflicts, but I'm first and foremost a businesswoman. I've always had a knack for making these kinds of situations work for me, and why not? They're gonna disturb me with their incessant clashes and squabbles. The least they can do is make it worth my while. So when wrath and pride are going to war for the 1,000th time in just as many years, I source and provide their weapons and supplies. They may think they're outbidding each other to receive premium treatment and support, but let's just keep that our little trade secret, With all distractions removed, you'd be surprised how comfortable the circle of greed can be. It's interesting how unwilling to mess with you even stronger lords are when you're the one providing everything they could ever need. Then again, it certainly would be a shame if their prices skyrocketed because they weren't on such good terms with the owner, wouldn't it? It's nothing personal. It's just business. Even so, after a while, doing the same old business day in and day out, while lucrative, gets rather boring. What kind of entrepreneur would I be if I didn't branch out and try to tap new sources?
Mistress! I finally found it! The perfect opportunity!
Oh? I'm listening, little one. It's not uncommon for demons to run amok in the human realm. After all, in most cases, what threat would a human pose to a demon that's looking to cause some trouble? Does it benefit me when they come back with something good for me to get my hands on? Sure, but why pay a premium price to a greedy devil when I can get them much cheaper after aiding the humans? The deal was simple. So simple, even the less educated humans understood it well. For a price, once a month a maiden cloaked in black will visit their village in the dead of night, leaving behind a magical sigil that'll repel demons. Well, that's what I tell them at least. In reality, it just marks the village as my own territory. With a sigil, the demons can feel the energy from. Demons from other realms wouldn't dare risk the business relationship their lords have with me. And my own minions? No better than to disturb my ventures. Genius, no? Doesn't take much time out of my day. Lets me focus on more important things. What about human threats, though? Surely the biggest actual threat to these villages would be other unscrupulous humans, right? Well, with our premium package, that's also covered. As long as you don't question my methods. Every now and then, human children from these villages get the idea of becoming a hero into their minds. Imagine their disappointment to find out their village stays safe, not because of the village hero, but because of a deal with a demon. How odd that it's rare they're too broken up about it. In these cases, they get to keep their delusions of grandeur, and the village's protection money simply comes from their own coffers, inflated by their undeserved reputation. Everybody wins. Sure, their immortal souls often end up in the circle of pride once they meet their ends, but that has nothing to do with me, now does it? Some heroes get the bright idea they'll stop paying for protection and simply defend the village themselves. The foolhardy youth are never ready for the destruction and loss that often awaits them when they come back from their first big adventure. And it all could have been avoided. Oh, how sad. Most aspiring heroes simply take or reject the deal. No muss, no fuss. But this one... I've never met someone so disgusted and offended by a simple business offering. The look on their face when they found out their dear older brother's departed soul rested in the circle of pride rather than a true hero's place in the angelic realm was, dare I say it, priceless. Now, what's done is done. Your brother's home is now here. It's nothing personal. It's just the price of doing You dare attack me! It burns. Soul plate? You fool! You are so concerned with the state of your brother's soul? And for what? Do you even know what you've done? You wanted to cause me as much pain as possible, but at what cost? Your soul's bound to me forever, and I'm gonna make you regret every death, every reincarnation, every wakeful moment, every night of sleep you lose, out of fear that tomorrow will be the day that you're snuffed out for good. Poor fool. They never even knew the worst part. If I simply start existing in the human realm, I won't even have to lift a finger to find them. They'll gravitate to me naturally, and they won't even be able to stop it. This wound resonates with their soul's energy, and this wound will never heal until their soul is destroyed for good. Run, hide, die, and reincarnate all you like, hero, but you will never be able to escape me.